Hi guys and welcome back to Clearview Driving. Today I'm doing another mock test with Jack. Now Jack, you've got your test coming up in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And this is your first mock test?
Yes.
Jack's had about 25 hours of driving lessons with an instructor, but you have had a bit of practice with your parents in your own car. Alright, so you understand what's involved in the mock test? Do you want me to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen?
Tell me a bit about it, yeah.
Okay, so throughout the drive I want you to follow the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you in plenty of time. For the first sort of 20 minutes or so, I'm going to get you to follow the sat-nav, and then I'm going to give you normal instructions after that. I will get you to carry out one manoeuvre and possibly the emergency stop. Now before we get started, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Could you tell me, how would you check that your brakes are working before starting the journey?
So your brakes are checked they should feel spongy, not feel slack or something like that. And if you are actually moving, when you do brake, you shouldn't get any turning. Okay.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so for anyone that's new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now we're going to go straight into it. The sat-nav's up and ready.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start that for you. Can you see it there? Is the brightness okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Alright, okay. So whenever you're ready, I'd like you to start the engine. Now we're going to go down to the very end of this road and the sat-nav should start from there, so we're making a left turn.
Okay, cool. Is the handbrake off now?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Cool. Just check in.
At the end of the road, turn left.
Jack does have a bit of a habit of crossing his arms over the top of the steering wheel and steering with one hand. Now this is not a concern as long as you've got good control over the steering wheel. Driving along on small residential roads like this, always watch out for buses and lorries in good time, as there's usually not enough space for both to continue at the same time. Jack deals with this bus really well by stopping, and the bus driver was able to continue. We did have priority at this point, but the bus driver didn't stop early enough. Jack deals with the meeting situation well, but chooses to go back into first gear on a downhill gradient. Now the car reacted badly with engine brake in first gear, which can be a bit of a surprise to drivers behind, so he gets a minor fault for control on gears.
Turn left, B455. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B455.
Yeah, they've done that to a lot of the roads around in London.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
We're now passing the second exit, so at this point Jack should check his mirrors towards the left and move into the outside lane towards the second island to take the third exit. Going the wrong way is not an issue in the driving test, just be safe about what you're doing, and Jack deals with this really well by just going round and taking the fourth exit safely.
That's awful, that is, isn't it? Shit.
Driving down this road, Jack gets a minor fault for the following distance with the vehicle in front. You should always maintain a 2-second gap when you're driving above 30 miles per hour. A good way to measure this is when the car in front passes a landmark, you can use the phrase, "Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule."
Do you want me to still follow Santa? Do you want me to turn around again? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I thought the roundabout would spiral out more, but it didn't. And I was like...
What we'll do on the next roundabout is take the 5th exit right. We're going to make a U-turn.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, B455. Go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
So we're taking the 5th exit, okay?
Yeah, yeah. One. There's 2. I'm gonna go right at this point, so I'll stay here. Now I'll go here.
Take the exit,
Just ignore the
B455.
sun.
Yeah, not that one. It's this next one. Wait, I need to cut off here. Could be in the wrong lane, but that's fine. I'll move over.
So 3rd exit right. That's great, there, thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. Jack's quite confident driving as he has been driving with family and he has his own car, so he doesn't waste too much time in the lower gears. As we're going forward, there is a bus lane starting on the left. Always read the blue signboard to make sure that you're outside of the hours of operation and you can use the bus lane. Jack initially avoids the bus lane as he hadn't checked the time, but as he realises he can use it, he soon moves in. This puts him in a good normal driving position, and if somebody needs to overtake, they can overtake on the right.
It's past 10 AM, isn't it? Monday, Friday, 7 till, yeah, that's fine, I can use it.
When we get to the next roundabout, I'd like you to take the third exit towards Greenford.
Okay.
So third exit towards
Yeah.
Greenford, okay?
Let's hope I can do a hill start in this car. Shouldn't be too bad.
It's quite easy.
Yeah, because my car's so awful, man. Like, I have to handbrake and then make sure I'm accelerating enough, and it's like... I've actually failed.
No, it's on. Car's on.
Car's on?
Yeah.
How? I actually really thought we stalled.
As Jack entered this roundabout, he did go into the far right lane, which is for the fourth exit or to make a U-turn. He realises and he checks his mirrors and moves back into the left lane, so this is not an issue.
There's no one on my left. No, just come on,
Turn left in here, please.
recognise this car park.
Alright, what I'd like you to do now is to reverse back into a space of your choice. Just make sure you finish within the lines, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go for this left one here. Move out a bit. Yeah, okay. I actually can't make out the lines up there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready,
Okay.
let's drive off.
First.
and then left out of the end there. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you check the horn is working. Thank you. Take the next road on your left, please.
Okay.
It's just here.
Oh, yeah.
At the end, turn right, please.
Okay.
And if you can just pull in and park up on the left ahead of this car, don't worry about the drives on this occasion, okay? Just into this space here. That's great there, thank you.
Cool.
Alright, so shortly what I'm going to do, okay, 1 second. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get you to carry out the emergency stop.
Okay.
I'd like you to drive normally down this road. I'm going to have a good look around to make sure it's clear. You're going to see me checking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you this signal, stop. When I give you that signal, I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible. Okay?
Okay.
Wait for my signal before you stop the car.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you can drive off. When carrying out the emergency stop exercise, if you're driving along and someone turns up in front or behind, the examiner will wait until the road is safe before giving you the signal, but keep driving along normally in that time. When carrying out an emergency stop, always make sure to react quickly by moving your foot over to the brake and braking firm to stop quickly. Even if you don't get the clutch down in time and the engine switches off as you're carrying out the emergency stop, this is not a fault. Jack does put the clutch down first but immediately starts braking. He does get a good stop, but you should always try and use brake then clutch. Stop! Thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. Okay, I won't be getting you to do that again.
Yeah.
Turn left here.
My indicator's in a different place of my car. I was so used to doing something with that.
On the left here.
Oh my god.
That's great though, thank you. Just keep rolling forward
Yeah.
a little bit closer if you can, just because we're parking here for a while. That'd be great there. Thank you. Secure the car.
Push for that one
And just switch off the engine.
press the button.
Alright, that's the end of your test.
Okay.
Just give me a few minutes, okay?
I've definitely not passed. Oh lord.
Okay, just give me a few minutes, okay?
All good.
Alright, Jack, that's the end of your driving test today.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
Pretty bad, I can't lie. Part of it was I stalled on that roundabout going up to it. I literally jinxed myself, I swear, because I was like, let's do good on the hill start. And then I wasn't used to the clutch 100% and I feel like I blew it up too quickly. And then I stalled. And then the car restarted itself like magic. My car doesn't do that, but you know, so.
Alright, well that was a pass.
How? I stalled on the big thing.
Yeah, but you moved off successfully and you didn't miss the lights.
Okay.
You can't let a stall put you off.
Yeah, I know, I tried, but I generally was like, right, I've got to turn the car back on. And then I was like, let's turn the key. And there's not a key to turn. Then I was like...
The car was on
Yeah.
straight away, as long as you recover from it quickly. But yeah, that stall was in a bit of a bad spot, but luckily for you, everyone behind was quite patient.
Okay.
Nobody hooted you, nobody tried to overtake you, and you recovered quickly. So it wasn't a major fault for that.
Okay, yeah.
You did take us round that roundabout a few times though. Okay?
Oh, I thought it would spiral out and it just didn't. And I was like, okay, cool, we're going round. Cause
It did. You
It
just
did, I
happened
was
to
just-
stay on the right for a bit too
yeah,
long.
I wasn't used to it being so wide, I suppose. Because where I
Overall-
usually am, there's just...
Overall, you did really well on considering all the roundabouts that I took you on, and even on the dual carriageways, okay? You know when you made that mistake the first time when you went the wrong way and you were like, I don't want to make a mistake, and you went
Yeah.
round? That was
I
alright.
can see a following distance.
Following distance came in
Yeah.
there because you got too close with that learner in
Yeah,
front.
I know that, yeah. I just
Because you were
slowed down a
panicking
bit
a little bit.
after, but I did... I was trying to recover from the roundabout and yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
get
kept following them too closely for a little while. Besides that, you've got your ancillary controls just here. The wipers going off crazy.
I don't know what I did,
So
man.
you've got to
like,
think, wait, I've just gone like this and it's turned on, so I need to maybe go the other way to turn it off.
yeah, I suppose so. I just, yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, so you've got your reverse park, sorry, your bay park, you've got control and observation on that one. So
Yeah.
because you had to go forward, you're going to get a minor fault.
Yeah,
Had
that's
you just
fair enough.
sort of done it in one, it would have been okay. Observation, because before kind of starting to reverse, you did look around, but as you're reversing, you're mainly focusing on the right side. This left blind spot
Okay.
wasn't checked as much, okay?
Fair enough.
Now, the car park wasn't too busy, but just keep checking everywhere. The other one for gears was quite early on, there was this encounter with a bus where the bus, you went into third gear, you're driving forward, a big double-decker bus coming towards you.
Yeah.
You did slow down, and the bus managed to get through. Now we're going downhill,
Yeah.
and you switched back into first gear rather than just letting it go in second, because you hadn't exactly stopped on that one.
Yeah, I
So
suppose
the car
yeah.
jolted a bit, didn't it? It can just be a bit difficult for drivers behind you because it's without warning. They
Yeah,
don't realise
and
you're slowing down
yeah.
that much. Yeah,
They'll run into the back of me.
that's it. Just keep it in second if you're going like that.
Yeah.
Really not a lot going on for me to mention there with you. But yeah, so it was a pass. And I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
That stall was the only thing that was an issue, and then that following distance. The rest was all good.
Okay.
I can't believe that. that nearly had you there at the end of the wipers.
I was so confused. I
I'm
was
glad
actually
you went,
like, bloody
"Oh,
hell.
I'm just going to make the turn and then deal with it." I was like, thank God for that.
Yeah, because I don't want to do it on a turn or I'll drive into something.
Alright.
No, the whole, I drive with one hand.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. My driving instructor says I shouldn't. I find I'm doing it, when I do this, I feel really stiff and like, I don't know. It's just a general question.
No,
that
I get
feel.
that. With that one, I know you kind of kept exchanging between your hands a little bit, which is okay as long as you've got good control on your steering. It doesn't matter if you do that, but
Yeah.
some examiners might not like it, so try both
Yeah.
hands. And if you take one off briefly, it's not an issue. As long as there's no control loss, then they can't exactly fault you on that.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of your mock test. Really well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so that's the end of our mock test today. Hopefully that video has been useful. As you can see, Jack did take us off track a few times there, but he dealt with it safely, which is the
My
key
hair's
thing
gone
here.
off track too.
All right, thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.